I'm Danielle.
And I'm Fred Caruso, and welcome to the Weekend Update. If you play football, you will tear your ACL. Doctors in Philadelphia noticed a 400% increase in ACL injuries in teens and adolescents over the last 10 years. They're teaching players to aim low so they can speak after they're 40 years old. But torn ACLs take 6 to 9 months to heal, and not everyone wants to play after this type of injury. Freshmen at Gettysburg College, you will get points if you want to have fun. If you want to drink, become friends with older kids so campus security doesn't bother you, even if you're chugging beer in front of the cameras. There are a lot of poor people in Pennsylvania. Minimum wage is $7.50, but it's not as bad as living in Georgia, where minimum wage is $5.15. Companies like Walmart and McDonald's promise to raise wages, so look for an increase of the dollar menu. Gettysburg College does an awful job of helping incoming students pick their classes in their first semester, but the registrars feel like they give enough education to incoming students through using an orientation packet with detailed information. They also say that it is impossible to please every student because there are too many of them.
Research finds that study breaks are essential for college students' mental health in order to manage stress and anxiety and contribute to greater productivity later on. Here to comment is college correspondent Stefon. Stefon, what's your take on stress management among college students?
Yes. If you're looking for a place to unwind, Gettysburg's hottest fraternity is Teak. Located in the basement of Penn Hall is a secret room haunted by ghosts of dead Civil War soldiers. Just take the elevator down, turn right in the dark crawl space, feel your way along the wall for a bit, and you'll come to what you think is a dead end. But this is the secret entrance to the underground fraternity.
I can't quite hear you, Stefon. What was that? Can you speak up?
The secret entrance. The password is JMR is the bomb.
Louder again, Stefon? I can't make out what you're saying.
JMR is the bomb. Then a secret door in the wall will open. Just follow the smell of beer and vomit and the pounding music, and you'll be at the wildest party of your life. This place has everything. Ritualistic animal murders, funnels, shots.
And that's supposed to help manage stress?
It helps me, Danielle. It helps me.
Stefon, you seem to know a lot about the hottest spots on campus. How about some local businesses?
If you're looking for the hottest hair studio around, make a trip to Hair Art Studio in York, PA. It's where I go to get my signature due. Ask for Richard.
I see. Well, tell us more. Is this a small business?
Yes. Small businesses are all the rage. These places have everything. Individual attention, close relationships with employees, hardworking owners.
That sounds great, Stefon. So what makes a successful small business then? Do they face any challenges?
Duh. Employees can be difficult to manage, and it can be hard to develop a client base. According to my friend Bennett Mallon, a sports administration major at Lockhaven University, the success of a business depends on who your target market is, and whether or not you can relate your product to your target market. It's also best to start a new business when the economy is poor because of lower interest rates.
Okay, well, changing gears a bit, there is concern with the next presidential election coming up in 2016 that there is political apathy in young voters, and they will choose not to participate in voting. What are your takes on this issue, Stefon?
If you're looking for a place to bond with others over your disinterest in politics, I've got just the place for you. Gettysburg's hottest club is Politics Schmolitics. Held in the storage room of Apple Hall on Wednesdays at 9 p.m., this place has everything. President-faced dartboards, anti-political debates, a fennec fox.
Fennec fox?
Yeah, those little tiny fox things with the huge ears. It's the club's mascot.
Okay, Stefon. What I'm getting is that the students of Gettysburg College are so disinterested in politics that they have a club for it?
Only some students. Others, such as members of the college Republicans and college Democrats, are concerned by the lack of political interest among college students and think that students should vote in order to have a say in our government.
All right then. Thank you, Stefon. College correspondent, Stefon.
In February, Holland Hall faced early morning vandalism. One student reported that a chair was thrown through a window, and it wasn't the first time. To talk about this, here's girl you wish you hadn't started a conversation with at a fraternity.
Woo! Woo!
What do you think about this recent string of vandalisms?
What do I think about it? I can't stop thinking about it. Like, are any of us even safe anymore? I can't believe the school hasn't done anything about it.
Well, DPS filed a report.
Like I said, they haven't done anything about it. The Department of Public Solidarity is a disgrace.
What?
Let me finish, Fred. They're in outrage. They're not doing anything. Like, is it even safe for me to sleep at night? What's next? They're just going to let kids go crazy drinking at fraternizing?
You mean fraternities?
That's exactly what I'm saying, Fred. Like, when are they going to realize it's not a problem?
I thought you just said...
Let me finish, Fred. Why don't they just cut us some slack?
Well, that's what the article was saying, but legally, underage drinking is a problem.
Everything's a problem nowadays. Global warming, the crime on terror, subjectification in the media.
What are you doing?
I'm on Tinder.
Are you on that?
Yeah, everyone's doing it. Even Conan the Barbarian. And it's not just for hookups anymore, or perverts. I just swiped right for you.
Okay then.
Anyway, as I was saying, there's so many problems out there, like English.
English is a problem?
For some people, Fred, for some people, they just don't write good anymore.
Do you ever go to the writing center here?
Once.
Well, are you going to tell me how it went?
Wake up, Fred. People just can't write anymore. It's an outrage. Like, do you even know what an interdependent clause is?
No.
That's what I thought, Fred. That's what I thought.
Everyone, girl you wish you hadn't started a conversation with that at Fraternity.
On February 4th in Bream Gym, the Dickinson College men's basketball team in 4th place in the Centennial Conference beat 5th place Gettysburg College by a score of 72-60. The last time the Bullets and the Red Devils met on the court was back in November 25th, 2014, when Gettysburg's Bullets beat Dickinson's Red Devils 67-61 in Carlisle, handing Dickinson its first loss of the season. So far, the Bullets have had 8 wins, and if they beat Dickinson, they would have been in 4th place. Here to tell us all about this news she got secondhand is secondhand news correspondent Ophelia Affleck.
Hey, how you doing? How about this? You know what I heard?
What'd you hear?
I heard that Dickinson sold their soul to the devil to win.
Where did you hear that?
How did you not hear that?
On the topic of sports, is boxing dead? That's the question coming in now. Coverage isn't as intensive as it once was. How will casual watchers remain interested?
You know what I heard?
What?
I heard there's an underground boxing ring right here in New York, and Stefon started it. He's also going to replace Sylvester Stallone in Rocky 28.
Alright. Anyway, Gettysburg College has changed its policies in 2013 to stop all students from drinking excessively. During the first weeks of classes, students are not allowed to consume alcohol by any means. Though it is said these policies have lowered the numbers of transports to the hospital, that did not stop students from drinking in their dorm rooms.
So did you hear about this? Did you hear about this? What is the world coming to? The drinking age is now 14 years old.
With that said, this meant that a lot of students were more likely to rack up points. Gettysburg College deals with the point system. Points range from 1 to 10.
And I know, kids, drink responsibly.
Gettysburg College implemented gender-neutral housing in spring 2012. Since then, the policy is improving to create a safer community. Institutions that have implemented a gender-neutral housing policy report that between 1 to 3% of student rooms are designated as gender-neutral rooms. A lot of the times, gender-neutral housings are used by members from the LGBTQA community and couples who try to take advantage of the situation.
You know what I heard?
What'd you hear?
I heard that you might find a couple having sex in the bathroom while you're brushing your teeth.
Anyway, what students want to do homework when they could be browsing the web, checking out their timelines on Instagram, partying with their friends, or catching up on their favorite TV shows. Many things are much more fun than doing homework. Though many students procrastinate, some take it too far. In extreme cases, students might decide to skip their homework altogether or do a rush version of the assignment. To avoid any type of procrastination, here are some strategies that Mind Tools advise. Do assignments in small chunks, create to-do lists, set time-bound goals that force you to complete your work over a specific amount of time.
I can hear you can take a trip to your dorm pharmacy and get some Adderall.
Where did you hear that, Ophelia?
Everyone's talking about it. You know who told me that? I heard it from JMR herself.
I'm pretty sure you didn't hear that from JMR.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Anyway, secondhand news correspondent Ophelia Affleck, everyone. Well, we have here some news reports contributed by Gettysburg College students. Who better to review these reports than high school dropout Jedediah Kirchner? Welcome, Jedediah.
Hey Danielle. That was a great introduction. I haven't received an introduction like that since I was on a police lineup, right before I went to juvie.
Well, I'm glad you're back. So, Jedediah, you have there a report on Gettysburg College's honor code. Apparently, because of the strict institutional honor code the school has in place that extends beyond the classroom, students are so trusting of each other that they leave their valuables, like their phones and purses, lying out in plain sight, such as when they go to get food in the dining hall.
I know, and let me tell you, easy pickings. I got at least 30 cell phones the last time I was in the library. They just leave them out. They're like, ooh, I'll mark my space right here. I'm like, ooh, I'll line my pockets with this iPhone. It's excellent. How do you think a high school dropout like me is supposed to make an honest dollar in this economy?
Honest
Honest.
dollar?
Yeah, very honest dollar.
Well, there is an issue with students being so trusting as well, though. Though uncommon, thefts still occur on campus. For instance, Marianelli Rios, a junior, recently had her bike stolen. She left it unlocked.
Yeah, no, that one was really easy. I took that bike. Next. Says here, colleges are expensive, or I don't know. I don't really know how to read, but I'm not going to colleges. I'm saving a lot of money by not going to these expensive colleges, and I'm making even more money by sneaking into these colleges.
You know what, Jedediah? Maybe that's enough.
Rubbish.
Well, everyone, high school dropout, Jedediah Kirchner. Thanks for coming, Jedediah. Go back to school.
Nope.
Well, that's the weekend update. Thanks for stopping by.
Have a good Saturday night.